It is unbelievable that they're just so blatant about this. And they're admitting basically that this story's not true. You have other writers for The Atlantic saying that she's going to change her story based on political views of her people that she's interacted with. This is outrageous. This is so unethical, as you said. And I worked in journalism too before I worked for the RNC, and we would have never printed something without corroborating evidence. We would have never printed just wild allegations without people going on the record and having to put a name behind their smears. And that's all that this is. These are smears, these are outrageous lies. And the good news is nobody believes them anymore because they've been lying about this president for years now. They've done everything they could to try to take him down. They don't have another playbook. I mean, remember, we were just a couple weeks ago, they've already moved on to this latest smear. It was all about missing, disappearing mailboxes and a conspiracy theory about the mail. All that the Democrats and their partners, their corrupt allies in the media have are lies and conspiracy theories. That's all they have, and it's not going to work at the ballot box.
Yeah, and these journalists seem to be rewarded for these types of stories, as we see. And we see Biden even campaigning on this now. I guess they're going to spend some $47 million on campaign ads using this Atlantic story. That's a lot of money to put into this. And so you can't help but think the timing's pretty convenient with the election just around the corner.
This is clearly political. And talk about collusion, another false smear that never had any evidence backing it up. There were ads almost immediately when this story dropped, which was a completely false story. They have the accompanying ads all ready to go. That's collusion for you, and that's corruption for you. But they don't have anything else, and Americans aren't going to buy this. They know this president has supported our military. He loves our vets. They've seen him. They've seen him at the ceremonies for D-Day with our great war heroes, the greatest generation, how this president loves our troops and does everything he can to get them out of harm's way and give them the resources they need. And also, by the way, changing the rules of engagement to let them do their jobs. That's why we defeated the ISIS caliphate so quickly. What Obama and Biden did not do, because we changed the rules of engagement, and President Trump followed through on his promises and gave our great war fighters the resources and abilities they needed to be able to win. And that's exactly what we did with the ISIS caliphate. So look, Americans have seen this president's record. No amount of lies and smears and political ads and political collusion they have with the Democrat-run media is going to change the record and going to change who this man is. This president is a great commander-in-chief, and he puts all Americans first, certainly our great servicemen and women.
Yeah, there's certainly a stark difference between how the Trump administration treats the military and how President Trump treats the military versus Obama's time. You think about the coffee cup salute, you think about him depleting the military funds, and also just him going around doing the world tour apologizing for our country, and that definitely hurt morale. Now, I want to shift gears here a little bit. President Trump, according to Bloomberg, I don't know if this is true or not because it's from Bloomberg, but they're saying that there was discussion of President Trump possibly contributing $100 million of his own money for his re-election campaign. Have you heard anything about this? And is this something the RNC would support?
Well, the president spoke to this issue before he went down to Florida today, and he said he would spend whatever it takes if he needs it, but he doesn't think it's going to be necessary. So I think this is another fake news report. We've been breaking records at the RNC and the Trump campaign. We have tremendous support on the ground. And even more importantly, we have the energy and enthusiasm. We have a unified party that is working day in and day out to reelect this president. We know what's at stake in this election. It's so important. America, our very country, is on the line this election. And so we have over 2 million volunteers now. We're knocking on 1 million doors a week. We're out in the field. We're organizing and we're campaigning and we're meeting directly with Americans, talking about the issues that they care about. And so we're very confident that we won't need to tap into President Trump's account like he did in 2016 when he was vastly outspent and still one-handedly.
Yeah, and obviously President Trump has so much support from the RNC, and I believe back in 2016 he'd poured in $66 million of his own money. So anyways, we're going to have to leave it here, Liz. Thank you.
Thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.